Okay, so in the previous video, we were making use of PLC Sim, and we had changed these inputs to memory bits, and then we were able to toggle them from a 0 to a 1. I want to show you one more quick thing before we move on to the PLC Sim project view, in that if I was just using this output right here to control other things within my PLC program, then I've kind of wasted an output terminal in that I'm using this Q0.0 to then turn on other things within my program. And if I'm not actually turning on something outside in the real world, then it's kind of a waste to make use of %Q0.0. So we can also use memory bits in order to control other portions of our program. And then that memory bit can be used numerous times again and again. So what I'm going to do is, I know I'm jumping around here, but I'm going to move this back to being my, my stop push button, being a physical input, and this guy being my start push button. So don't worry if you've already erased each of these guys. I'm just showing you something quickly and then we'll move on. And I'm going to make this guy into my memory bit. So I'm going to do M0.0. Okay, so at this point, if I have somebody who has not pressed the stop push button and has initiated the start push button, then this M0.0, that memory bit, would then go from a 0 to a 1. In order for my 3-wire to work, this would have to be addressed the same as that memory bit. So let's do that now. And then maybe I wanted to rename this guy. And all it's doing right now is just holding information, right? So I'm going to say memory bit 0. And as soon as I do that, then this guy changes right away. Okay, so at this point, now I've got a memory bit. It's not turning on anything out in the real world, but this could be like my ready to run, right? If I hit my start push button, this is my ready to run. And then I can use that to control other things in my program. So maybe I want to have that memory bit then turn on an actual output, right? I can, but you're like, well, why would you do that? Because you had that before. Because I can make use of this memory bit as many times as I want. So I could use this memory bit to turn something on, but I could also have it turn something off at the same time. There's no limitations on the amount of times that I can make use of that memory bit there. Okay, so maybe that guy would then turn on %Q0.0, and it would turn off %Q0.1. So you can see here that I can make use of that memory bit as many times as I want, and it can control numerous things in my program. So if this is my ready to run, then I can use that to control other portions of my program. And as soon as I hit the stop, well, this is no longer true. Well, then that would kick out every other portion of my program that memory bit was in series with. Okay, so it's an easy way to be able to control other portions of your program without having to use up an output terminal. And it just a memory bit. It just goes from a 0 to a 1. So memory bits are definitely going to be our friend in that we can use them numerous times, as much as we want within our program. We can also make use of memory words in order to hold more information, or even double words within the memory. So it'll be an awesome way to be able to move various parts of our data back and forth within our program. All right, guys, we'll stop there. The next video is going to cover PLC Sim in the project view. So a way that we can actually toggle these guys, because we weren't able to do that in just the standard PLC Sim. So now I'm going to show you a way to toggle and control these physical inputs. We just have to do a couple extra steps. So I'll see you in the next video for that.